Hey guys, today I'll be interviewing Tiara for BCM 303, where I will be exploring her practices of collaboration and creativity as a creative professional. And for starters, could you please introduce yourself and what your profession is?
So hello, my name is Tiara and I am part of a girl group trio called Horizon Music. We're mainly known on social media, especially our TikTok, where we have 2.3 million followers, and yeah, we're just a pop R&B girl group releasing music.
For the first question, I'd like you to take me through your typical production process from the idea development to the final presentation.
So for songwriting, for instance, typically what we do is we do like to write our own music and have a lot of creative involvement in the process of songwriting, but we also have a really small team of amazing writers and producers that we like to collaborate with, and usually we like to start from scratch where the producer will kind of create a beat, and while that's kind of sitting there as like a base template, we like to create melodies, create lyrics, and then over time record it and create a song within a day.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you have like an actual team where they help you with writing the songs, or is it completely based on like you three?
Most of the time it is completely us three girls, because we like to make our music as authentically us as possible, but that's why we like to collaborate with other producers and songwriters to kind of help in the process if we need that little extra push.
Could you give me an example of your work so we can see just the processes and the decisions behind this, please?
Well, on our TikTok, we actually like to show a lot of the behind the scenes of our songwriting process, and this is a vlog that we did earlier this year for a song that is unreleased, but we obviously have like the snippet posted. And it's kind of just like a vlog taking you through us arriving at studio, meeting our producer, who is an amazing Howard. Yeah, he's literally, I'm matching with him right now. And basically, as you see throughout the vlog, we kind of lay down a few bass vocals.
Yeah.
We like to lay down a few like bass vocals to kind of set a template for what we're working with throughout the day. And obviously we like to put out all the different layers with all our harmonies, and then obviously
oh, that sounds so good.
we like to react and film our reactions. It's a good back and forth, making sure that everything is always as perfect as it can get at the time. Because when you leave the studio, of course, it is just a demo of a track. You don't really walk out.
It's not perfect all the time. What would you say are your key strengths or unique attributes that you bring to this profession?
I think being a part of the music industry, it's crazy competition out there, understandably so. But as three young Filipino women living in Australia, I think we really try to advocate for showing more Asian representation into Western media. And so because we all have a story to tell, it kind of puts us in a position where we have something that kind of sets us aside from everyone else.
Can you recall any specific experiences that have been pivotal to your professional development?
Well, for me specifically, I entered Horizon at the end of last year, but Horizon has been around since 2018. But my debut song with Horizon ended up on a New York Times Square billboard, and I thought that was really, really crazy for me to have like my first song that I've ever put out end up on a New York Times Square billboard. And kind of relating to the previous question about Asian representation in Western media, it was kind of heartwarming to see that my message is being heard across on the other side of the world. And so it's letting me know that I'm doing something right.
I mean, Times Square, that's really big.
Yeah.
For the next question, have you had any memorable professional collaboration experiences, and what makes collaboration worthwhile in your life?
Well, earlier this year, we actually had a really cool opportunity to go on our first ever debut tour around Australia for an R&B festival. And it had like some of the 90s R&B most renowned artists like Coolio, All For One, all these amazing artists, and it was a really great learning experience for us as new artists, because it's so important to collaborate with other artists and learn from each other, because there's room for everybody in this industry, I feel like, and everybody has something that makes them unique. So being able to learn from them, especially from people that have had such huge success in this field, it's really, really important that we're learning from them and continuing to bring their legacy.
What's one issue that you think we should tackle by 2050 and how would you go about it?
Well, I think by 2050, now, if anything, I feel like I don't see enough awareness about like health foundations as much as we used to see. I feel like, like children's hospitals, women with breast cancer, like HIV, like whatever it is, I would love to use my platform to provide more awareness about these health foundations and help any way we can, by like whether it be like a charity event, like a charity concert, or like whatever it is that I need to do. I'm hoping that by 2050, especially with modern technology and more medical advances, we'd be able to have better
exposure and awareness to these issues. Yeah,
exactly.
In this interview, I've gained great insights into what collaboration is like in a professional environment. There is a lot of iteration where each member brings their own ideas and skills together to create a masterpiece. By collaborating with other professionals, Tiara and Horizon were also able to learn from renowned R&B artists and take their successful experiences and apply it to their own work and improving it. Tiara's response to tackling a world issue by 2050 has also provided valuable insights into the issue of poor representation of health, such as the lack of coverage of children's hospitals, breast cancer, and HIV. I've come to realize that there has been a lack of awareness and representation to these health sectors, which is a world issue that should definitely be tackled by 2050. With this idea in mind, a great foundation to build the group's Expo vision is to explore the issues of the lack of access to healthcare and how we can help it to be more accessible by 2050. Our expo can further go into the health fundraisers, organizations, and events where the solution could be to bring full coverage and awareness to this issue. Overall, this interview has given me a new perspective to take on the World Expo, which can be beneficial for the group collaborative research project. Thanks for watching this video.